Hi everyone, welcome back to Amerzone, the Explorer's Legacy. We're still here in the lighthouse trying to solve the clues. We've looked at the slides in the projector and that all looks okay. Where we were, we found the strange craft, the Hydrafloat, and we've kind of avoided it, so to speak, at the moment because there's other things we need to do. We need to get the egg, which we now requires us to use a sledgehammer and a metal pin striped bar thing to put in the wall and to unlock the egg. It's somewhere here in the lighthouse, so we need to collect that. We also then need to work out, how to get the Hydrafloat working. But there's also a clue at the top of the lighthouse, which we haven't quite solved yet. Things I can read. What are we looking for? Third floor. There we go. Oh, fast travel. Brilliant. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but there we go. That's how fast travel works, I guess. So we can quickly zoom around. Oh, that's brilliant. Right. So there's the metal rod we've got. This is going to go in somewhere for getting the key. We've got a sledgehammer. We've got a jerry can, obviously, for the machine. We've got a video, VHS tape. That is of the dictator. We got Valembois, remember how to pronounce it correctly. Rewatched the video when I was editing. Diskette. This is plane mode for the Hydrafloat, so we can fly to Shipwreck Island, wasn't it? That was the first stopping point. We've got his passport. We've got the map. So we're going to fly from Brittany with the three geese, down through over the Atlantic to Shipwreck Island, which is just off the south coast of America. Then we're going to come up the Amazonian River to the dinosaur weird creature place, and then head north to the volcano. That's the plan, anyway. We've got our press card, etc. there. We've got the journal. We've got a return ticket to Paris by train from here. We've got our research notes on Valembois. We've got a letter from the museum. Which we've got a telephone number. Let me just write that down. There is a telephone, and we didn't know what it was for. And I knew we'd seen a telephone. And that's one of the beauties about editing videos. You can go back and see things. So we've got a telephone number. That's our reminder. There was where's the one from the? Yeah, that was a handwritten one from the school and the elevator plan. So that's all okay. The lighthouse. So we've still got to get the egg. They've got the 4 clues regarding his unobtainable residence. So when he's been off the record, he's working at school and stuff, talking about these things. 2 more discs we need to get, or disc clues. The scarlet geese, we need 1 more clue there. 4 more clues. What is this? Material to be found elsewhere. Investigation. So that's to be found elsewhere, so we don't have to worry about that. That's good. Young woman in the portrait. And it's annotated slide. What's that then? Okay, so we've still got 1 more clue to find on her. Regarding the dictator, Alvarez. 2 more clues, but that's going to be elsewhere. The resistance in the Amazone. They're going to be found elsewhere, so that's okay. So that's up to date. So we just need to double check these, actually. We do need to find an egg one here. We do need to find 2 discs here. And the scarlet goose clue we need to find here. And they're elsewhere. Okay, so they're okay. Good. We know where we are. Everything's cool. Right. With that in mind, have we searched everywhere here this time around? 59 ... plus 6, of course. Actually, Yeah. What I'm trying to think is 59. Is that 59 north? Then so it's actually a longitude latitude. See, there's hang on. There's the young lady who saved his life and nursed him back to health. And slide 6 is where the egg is. And you can see the metal rod there and the sledgehammer there. So we have to smash something out, I guess. And I don't know what that is. It's got a bit of light there now. Wait for it to go darker again. Get a bit more detail. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. What else have we got? So we got phone numbers. We can try that from the museum. I'm not sure why. Ah, that's the natives with the egg. What is that? What's that number again? That's the 3 of them on the 1932 expedition. And we've got the goose. Okay. Well, let's try the... where are we? Is it upstairs or downstairs? Let's go up. I was probably wrong. No, I am wrong. I don't think the telephone's here, is it? No. One last look around. We've done the video. There's the stairs. We've had a look at that. We've had a look at that. We've been outside. We've looked at that. Okay. Let's go down then. We've been up there. Let's go back down to Valembois. We've had a look at that. We had a look at this, didn't we? No, this is where we're going to get the last clue from. A portrait of someone called Yikumani. Yukumani. There we go. That's her last clue. Well, we needed that. That's good. Right, the telephone. Let's try and ring the museum and see if there's like a recorded message or something for us. We've actually got to speak to someone. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? So I wrote it down. So it was 034 652 8179. Oh, it's ringing.
Hello, Museum of Natural History, Paris, curator Edouard Milo speaking.
Hello, Edouard.
What? Valembois? You again? I swear, I told you before, it's no use calling. Your expedition plans to the Amerzone do not interest us. You understand? We have neither the desire nor the means to back your fraudulent adventures. So I beg you to stop bothering us. My predecessors learned the hard way the cost of trusting you. I won't be taking it. You hear me? I am a serious scientist, sir. Goodbye, and good riddance.
Well, that's just backing up what they said on the letter. Do we have anyone else to ring? So we got that. We can get that elsewhere. That's good. Okay, thank you. Where's the other letters here? Return ticket. Anything on the magazine? No. Just wrong that one. Reminders. Any numbers here? No. Anything here which might jump out as a number? No. And the elevator plan. So that's not going to be it. Right. Any numbers on here? 1996, oh, that Alvarez, isn't it? That's the flight manual. Okay. Right. I think that's the telephone bit done, I think. Let's go up and head out, because we want to go on... Oh, one more up. Not that way. That was the wrong way, wasn't it? We need to go up and sort that clue out at the top of the lighthouse and figure that out. Unless there's something up here No, we've done the bug, haven't we? I need one last look over here. Just to double check. We checked that bird, so the male and the female version of that bird. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll head down then. And then we'll head back out. I don't know where we're supposed to get the other bit of information on the bird. Done that. Done that. You done that. Let's head out and see if we can solve this lighthouse lighting issue. Well, not a lighting issue. The which way was it? It was that way, wasn't it? Yeah. Head to the top. Let's actually have a look. There's not somewhere I need to be looking out. No. Okay. Well, we'll head up there. Gulls are going mad. Yep, head up. So there's a telescope on this level, which we think's... Oh, that's bright. We think's the clue. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. So we can have a look up, which is where we need to put the coordinates or whatever in. And we can look down and spin the wheel, which is probably going to be the unlock sequence. So, over on the table here, manual of trigonometry. There's no further clues we need from that. And this scrap of paper. Looks like there's once the form for the elementary school. Yeah, where they asked him to come back, but he didn't wish to. And a sketch from the lookout tower. Today, as in the past, the solution was within view at almost 6 degrees. Oh, that's not the telescope up here. That's the one further down, isn't it? In the bunker. Oh, okay. Because we were looking at the one from just below that window there. So if we... Where was that one? It was in the lift, wasn't it? So if we head to the lift... Yeah, because we foolishly thought it was referring to this one here. But no, you could definitely see it was looking through a window. The postman has since left his post. There's nothing... Yeah, there's nothing doing on that. The postman had a flat tyre last time we saw. Right. So if we head down here... and head to the lift... I can't remember where it was on the lift sequence. Was it? Probably the next one down, I'd imagine. Take a stand. Yeah, it was this one. Right, anything... We got that. What's this? What's that point there? So this is the one we need to look at. Ah, look, 59. 59 is highlighted. So we've got 59 on that one. So is that going to be +6? So can I move? I can't actually move it. So that would be 65. No, there was another one, wasn't there? I want to see if the 6 is on there. Well, was it further down? So it could be that is the first mark of the 59. Then we've got... I don't think it was this one, was it? Where was the third one? Was it out on the... come out here. This is the hangar, isn't it? Okay, let's So that's 59. I need to go back to the one at the top of the lighthouse, figure out if that's 6 or if it's looking somewhere else. There isn't one here, is there? No. Right. Actually, should we do a bit of fast travel? Save you having this beautiful game, but for the ease of the video, let's go to the... Where do I want to go? Yeah, that one will do. Good. Right. So if we head out here and see where this one is... Because I'm guessing if that one's got the 59... We have a look at this one. Does this have anything? No, this one's got nothing marked on it. Look. I thought these would be marked. You see. So bang goes that idea. So maybe it is just that we had. Maybe it's 65. That doesn't make sense, because then we need 3 numbers, don't we? Because it's ... So it's 065. It's the coordinate. So, okay, we'll go this way. 0. 6. 5. Yes, there we go. Why do I feel that's just part of the puzzle? Let's check the journal. For some reason I just don't. Yeah, there's more to that, isn't there? I think so. So hang on. So if the others were 59, no, hang on. What were the others? Was it 59 something 6? So if we... Oh, I don't know. Maybe we come back to that. I'm not sure we got that. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. Clear as mud. Right, I think now we can probably go and... Because I'm not sure what more we can do with that. I thought that would be a real... Oh yes, we've absolutely got that. But I'm a little bit more confused if anything. It says we need some more diskettes. Now the word diskettes in discs, oh my goodness me, I'm using their terminology, in here. But they said that these are empty, but I don't know if whether or not we need to still get them somehow. Can we pick them up? No, it says no. There's no. Doesn't want us to pick them up. There appears to be no option. We've looked at the clues, but there's nothing. We can get it. Okay. Access authorized. Right. Let's go back to the. Here we go. The Hydrafloats. We still need the egg though, don't we? So this is where... So I reckon the egg's up that track. How we get there, I'm not quite sure yet. We can go into the office again, into the design studio. Over to this desk. We picked up the sledgehammer from here, didn't we? Anything else? No. Nothing that jumps out. So maybe we need to get the Hydrafloat ticking over. We'll make sure to do a service on that or something. There's a crane there. Again, we're not quite sure what we need to do that. We might need to pick up the actual Hydrafloat and do something. So let's go and check out this weird contraption. Our transportation for the adventure. Oh, we got a letter. 3 of 3.
My friend, so you have decided to push your curiosity to the limit. I will never be able to thank you enough. And so it is without further ado that I will tell you the conclusion of my history. I ended the last part of my storytelling with the moments of happiness that I shared together with my one true love, Yakuman. The most beautiful weeks of my existence. Yet a strange event would put an end to the sweet bliss in which we were plunged. One morning, Yakumani signaled to me to watch what was happening through the branch walls of our hut. The fever of my illness, compounded with that of love, had eclipsed my faculties of scientific observation. But then and there, I suddenly came to myself. What I had just seen in the hands of the priest was the egg of the white birds. I wanted that egg more than anything else in the world. To take it back to Europe. Taste the glory of recognition from the worldwide scientific community. At dawn, I set off, never to see her again. I stole their only egg and took it back to Europe. I have put in danger the very existence of a truly exceptional living species. And I betrayed the trust of a young Indian girl who, I now know, was the only love of my life. At the museum, no one believed my stories about the white birds. I became the laughingstock of the scientific community, and my career was irreparably broken. It has been 10 years now since the museum returned the egg of the white birds to me. It miraculously remained intact, not having suffered from the ravages of time. The egg was alive. Since that day, I have only had one thing on my mind: make right the wrong I have done, and take the egg back over there to the Amerzone. In the meantime, I have put it in a safe place. Today, everything is in place. I have developed a new Hydrafloat that is specially designed for an expedition into the heart of the Amerzone. I have carried out all the necessary checks and calculations and corrected all the imperfections. But, as I have already told you, I am now an old man. And I no longer have the strength to undertake such a journey. So it is up to you. You who seem to be interested. It is you that I'm asking to take my place. Go back to the Amerzone and take back the egg. I beg you. Good luck, and may God protect you. my friend. Alexandre Valembois.
Wow. That's well, quite the story, isn't it? Okay. What do we need to do? Oh, lots of things, it would seem. We've got a horn. Perfect. What is that? Hydrafloat. Push a button. Oh yeah, if in doubt, push the buttons. That is really satisfying. Okay, we don't know what that button does. I don't know what that does either. Looks like a dial. We've got computer on. Insert diskette. Oh, hang on. System operation, loading ABC. Please insert disk. How does one do that? I remembered. Okay. So we've just got that. So we are missing one. Okay. That's looking good as well. Okay. Where does the disc go? Where is the disc drive on this thing? Is it one of those things that's just covered by the darkness, so you can't actually see where the disc goes on? There we go. That's where it goes in. I think that's the one. Right, let's load that. Let's see what this does. System updated, version 0.9.4, plain mode available. Terrific. I hope there's a tutorial. Fuel, egg, no. Launch ramp. So the thing with the lighthouse might be in the launch ramp. Insufficient fuel. Good, I'm glad this check light is not going to, or this check system is not going to allow us to go before we get the egg and the whatnot, because there'd be nothing worse than going off to the Amerzone in some sort of scripted thing and not having got the bits we need. What is this? If needed. Can I don't know. Oh, the discs. Oh. Carefully labelled 3 by Valembois. It's in a bit of a bad state of repair. Seems to be intentionally destroyed. Okay. What about, is that anyone in there? That's the other, that's just okay. Right. Okay. Maybe we got a backup disc we can make a spare? Maybe? What have we got here? Valembois to-do list. Here we go. So, copy the main diskettes, copy the backup discs, send the backup discs, fix the system version 0.9.9, restart system, restore... Oh, okay, so the latest version didn't go well. Destroy corrupted diskettes 3, 4 and 5. Recopy corrupted disks. Retry update 0.9.9 in safe mode. Install fully automated readiness mode module for the aircraft. Validate version 1. Okay. Is that what we're going to have to do? And that's all the same. Okay. That's all the same clue, right? Okay, what do we got here? Nothing in there. Tin of beans. Cashew nuts! Maybe they'll come important later. Okay. Let's go to the back of the contraption. What have we got here? Is this the fuel tank? No idea. This is my first Hydrafloat dirigible thing. What is it? We just look. Is that where the egg goes? Is that egg storage? Maybe. It's not very meaningful. What we got here? Fuel. Okay, right. Let's pop the cap off, and we can. No, hang on. I wanna. There we go. I do have some fuel somewhere. There it is. Look. Oh, yes. Right, fuel tank filled up. Good. What do we got here? How does one open this? Nothing I can see. Nothing that I can see. Hope I'm not being blind and there's nothing there. Lots of storage. We've got a map here. Shipwreck Islands. This map shows a route to Valembois, a lighthouse in Brittany, to Shipwreck Island off the coast of South America. Good. What is in here? Note on the Hydrafloat maintenance. Dear friend, welcome aboard the Hydrafloat 2, successor to the invention which took my companions and me to the Amerzone coast in 1932. I designed it to overcome all the barriers. I designed it to overcome all the barriers that might stand between you and what is now, I hope, your destination, the highest volcano in the Amerzone at the headwaters of the eponymous river. But I'm warning you, the Hydrafloat is devilishly precise craft, so it can be a bit finicky. I strongly recommend you follow the instructions on its onboard computer, which I have carefully programmed to take you along the various stages of the journey. I didn't have quite enough time, however, for the finishing touches, so at times I'm afraid you'll need to get your hands dirty to reach your final destination. Be sure to check the list of recommendations I put together in the rest of the documentation to help you things go smoothly. The Hydrafloat's onboard computer requires certain conditions to start each stage of the journey. The coordinates for the next destination, including the upstream section of the Amazon River, use of the correct craft mode for that stage, but you will soon discover what I mean. Fuel, only if required at the current mode and function correctly. The great white bird egg must be in its dedicated location in the cabin, the only absolute condition on the list. I'm sure you'll understand why. Please note that the onboard computer may require other, less common conditions depending on the stage of the journey. Secondary features. Manual interventions. The hazards of the journey may cause the onboard computer to request manual maintenance of the Hydrafloat's propellers. If necessary, I recommend positioning them on its roof and climbing up to do the work there on them. The grapnel along your journey, the Hydrafloat's computer will give you access to the grapnel. It will enable you to moor if you can't use the engine, or indeed if you have to deviate from the route I've set out for you in the travel in a less conventional way. Retracting the grapple. There are two ways to retract the grapple after use: mechanically, with the Hydrafloat's computer recommended, or manually as a last resort. Stop it. Other features. You'll see the onboard computer offers all the features that you would expect of a modern vehicle. Windscreen wipers, headlamps, and even a horn. Seeing that you've come from Paris, I don't think you'll need to explain how a quick blast of the horn can be. I'm joking. One of his more professional drawings as an added bonus, clear proof that his level of coffee. Yes. Okay. Good. Instructions understood. What's this? This is the camp bed, is it? Comfy. Brilliant. not exactly luxurious, is it, travel this? It'll do. It'll do, though. Right. So we just now to figure out how to get the egg. Right, so we've done that, we've had a look at that. Not sure what that is. So I think the egg might go in that cabinet which we kind of slid the doors around. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe that'll come evident later. Let's come forward. Anything in the... Got the radio as well. Anything in there? No.
Hello, you're listening to Radio Longrevin, your favorite local station. And up next, regional news, with important information for you birders on the peninsula.
Oh.
Today, migrations begin for the famous Amazone geese, an emblematic animal of our coastline. The geese should start their departure in the coming hours, off to their vacation homes, so to speak, nestled far away in the jungles of South America. But they'll be back with us next summer. It's a Breton tradition that their migration is a good omen. So let's rejoice and wish them a good flight. Moving on to schools now. Let us salute the students of the primary school of Tourville who took the initiative in recent weeks to...
Ah. It's our school, wasn't it? As well. Okay, so that, I think, was the last of the clues that we needed. Just need to find the egg. Yep, ticked. They are sorted. Yep. Good. Oh, come on. What now? Read my article. Okay. That's all done. Okay, that's it. That's the bit we've written for the magazine on the evidence that we've collected. Right, that's all looking good. I think they're going to be found elsewhere. That's good. Elsewhere. 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 Just the egg then. Right, so the quest for the egg must begin. How are we going to go? So, I don't know. Where the hell is this bloody egg? We've seen it from the clip. There's... I'm trying to think. Is there a room which just has a dead end and doesn't go anywhere? Don't know. Anyway, we'll probably pick this up again next time. So, our adventure to the Amerzone is still on. The Hydrafloat is prepped. Just need to get the egg, and then we can be away. That may prove a little more thought-provoking to try and come up with a solution to get the egg. I think we know it's up there, but do we know what to do? In fact, where do we found the metal pin, rod, whatever you want to call it, in the corridors up here, didn't we? So perhaps that is where we shall find what we need. So if we head up, where's the control move up? Oh, okay, yeah, it's a very manual control of that one. Because top to bottom, right? So is it down here somewhere that we need to? Nothing there. We will have a search of these lower areas in the basement to see if we can find where perhaps the thing may need to go. Everything looks clear so far, doesn't it? So yeah, a little bit more thought perhaps on what we can do there, and that goes to Valembois' office and stuff up there. So okay, let's just fast travel back. So we'll leave it here for now, and then we'll pick this up again and try and find where the heck this egg is located. Maybe go back to have a look at that slide to get us a bit better clue. There's definitely the pin and the sledgehammer in that that photograph. We just need to identify where that is so we can perhaps get something done. It's not over here, is it? Let's come over here and see if anything lights up in this workshop. It's a little bit further than I wanted to go, but I don't really have much of a choice in it. No. We can go up the ladder to the crane, but what that does, I'm not quite sure. Unless we hit the pin in, then we use the crane to pick the pin up. I don't know. The sort of don't know. Anyway, we got a crane, and I suspect that's for launching the craft, not the actual egg. But we'll find out next time. I'm really rambling just to try and maybe find a little bit of inspiration before we go. But we'll pick up the egg hunt next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.